It's Steven here. Now, if you're sending campaigns to your 30-day engaged segment and you're calling that a strategy, the bad news is you're leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table each and every single month. Most of you guys, you're kind of using Klaviyo like it's some sort of blunt tool, batching, blasting, guessing, and burning your email lists up really fast. But at Dynamax, we've helped e-commerce brands generate over $30 million in revenue by doing the exact opposite, by building smart, high-performing segmentation systems that work just like machines. And today, I'm going to walk you through our exact playbook. No fluff, no filler, just the real stuff that we use inside 6, 7, and 8-figure Klaviyo accounts that we manage on a daily basis. Now you can follow along with me using this live Gamma doc. I've also linked it below, so let's get into it. And by the way, if you're watching this and thinking, I'd love to have this set up properly for my brand, that's literally what we do every day at Dynamax. We build high-performing Klaviyo accounts from the ground up. Strategy, design, flows, campaigns, all of it. So if you're a growing e-commerce brand and you'd like to have a chat with me and my team, there's a link below to book a totally free strategy call. No pressure at all, just a chance to see where the gaps are and what we had fixed first. Bye for now. Email segmentation that actually grows revenue. Let's hop right into it. Now guys, segmentation isn't optional. It's Klaviyo's most powerful feature set, and it's the secret sauce to building a super strong revenue infrastructure. Most of you guys, you're kind of playing checkers when the top 1%, they're actually playing strategic chess. You're basically just kind of blasting the 30 to 60 and the 90-day segments. You're sending it to each and every single person that's maybe opened an email, say once in the last 90 days, but that's not really the way to do it that's conducive to actually driving real revenue. So let's go ahead guys and jump into it. This isn't theory, it's not copy and paste fluff. This is the real deal that 6, 7, and 8-figure brands are doing. Generate serious revenue, guys. What you're going to learn inside this doc is very simple. You're going to learn how to build advanced behavior-driven segments that update in real time, turn flows and campaigns into data-led money printers. You're going to use it to drive better results all the way across the board. Email, SMS, your forms, your paid ads, and analytics. You're going to identify and suppress dead leads before they hurt your deliverability. And not only that, guys, right now, as you all know, you're currently paying for active profiles. Some of your billing is super bloated. Why? Because there's just way too many people that are deadweight, churned out, and extremely unengaged that should be run through a sunset flow and suppressed, so you guys actually cut down a little bit on your Klaviyo billing. I'm going to give you a ninja level hack. I'm going to give you a secret flow as well that we actually use to do this on autopilot. So stay tuned to the end and I'll tell you guys how you can get that. You're also going to learn different customer personas and how to create tiers. Klaviyo is super powerful and it has a lot of predictive analytics features that let you truly map these out. Go into this. We're going to build out our engage segments first, and then it's going to become a little bit more advanced as we move through the Gamma doc. So let's go ahead and unlock predictable compounding revenue together, guys. So before we dive in, sign up forms, are they enabled? Number 1, core events tracked. So this is viewed product, added to cart, checkout started, placed order. At least ideally 180 days of order history, a minimum of 500 total purchasers, and ideally some recent purchase activity. Optionally, you can also integrate your meta suite such as Facebook and Instagram accounts, even your Google Ads account if you want to do more custom high-level audience syncs. If you're not quite there yet, you can go ahead, bookmark this guide, just circle back to it when the time's right. You can at least follow along and start to build out all of these segments so it's there ready to rock and roll the moment your business is. So again, guys, this is our typical engage-based segment. Typically we'd use these for sending campaigns. They maintain your inbox placement and usually lead to high click-through rates. So these are for people that are subscribed and consented to receive email marketing from you, have opened or clicked in the past 30, 60, 90, and even 120 days. Ideally no bounce or spam complaints. And you can also add some predictive filters for total lifetime value, for average order value, things of that nature. So let's go ahead and start with a 30-day engaged, and we will expand to 60 and 90 once the performance at the 30 level has held true. So again, guys, what we're basically asking in a segment And remember, these update in real time. They're dynamic, right? Your list will only be updated if you add more people to it. A list is static. Don't use them. Use segments. Only use them for exports and imports. That's the list, okay? Trust me on this, guys. Don't ever make the mistake doing email marketing to a list. There is no dynamic real-time data, and people do not move in and out of it. And it's one surefire way that I've seen to the end of time of brands wrecking their deliverability, and it's almost always by using lists and blasting. Don't do it, trust me. Again, what we're asking here is a question. Has someone been active on site at least once in the last 30 days, or have they opened an email at least once in the last 30 days? Or have they clicked email at least once in the last 30 days? Now guys, this is a statement, but you have the power to select an and. So for example, notice at the bottom, we do have the and tab selected. Why? Because we're saying, hey, has anyone been active on site? Have they opened an email, or have they clicked an email? And can they receive email marketing? Very, very, very important that you're asking that question at the end, because it totally changes who actually gets propagated inside of the segment. I always encourage you to ask this question at the end, because you know legally you can go ahead and send that email. You can add them in that flow without risking any frivolous lawsuits, because you know you can say with absolute certainty that you're sending a message to someone that has consented to receiving marketing communications for you via a sign-up form or by whatever means you acquired that consent. Very important, guys. So again, if you want to build a 60, a 90, you just simply change the days. So this would no longer be, has someone been active on site at least once in the last 30? It would be, has someone been active on site at least once in the last 60, in the last 90, in the last 120? And you would do it for every single cohort, and that's going to go ahead and widen this. So this is a 30-day segment. For example, if we changed all of these to 90, there would probably be 35,000 plus people in here, for example. Another one, high intent shoppers. So what is this? This is for warm traffic, right? This is for you to push them over the line. They need a nudge, need a little bit of a nudge. A few similar cohorts. Now we're saying viewed product at least once in the last 30, or have they added to cart at least once in the last 30, or checkout started at least once in the last 30, and placed order 0 times in the last 30 days. So there's the first and statement. Here's the second one. And can person receive email marketing? Filter. Why? Because person is subscribed. There is also other layers you can put in, and you can say here, for example, and accepts marketing equals true. So that's another way to go ahead and do that. So again, you can go ahead and use those for even your browse abandonment, cart recoveries, need help campaigns, and things of that nature. Very powerful stuff. VIP buyers. So this time we're going to define this here differently. Now we're asking about purchases. We're also going to go ahead and ask about lifetime value. Okay, opened their click recently. Are they eligible for email marketing? Remember, guys, that's our and statement. It's very, very important. So this could be used to trigger a VIP flow. It could also be used to give maybe a slightly different marketing message with a different angle, with even a different discount amount to your VIP customers. Treat your VIP customers like they should be treated. These are your bread and butter. They're going to be your diehard fans. They're going to buy from you guys time and time again. So treat them that little bit extra special, and you will be the one that reaps the rewards long term. These guys, and this is ninja level hack, if you guys want to do affiliate marketing rewards programs, these are the perfect candidates. These are going to essentially become brand ambassadors, guys, if you play your cards right. And if you do that right, it's crazy, guys. You can make so much money. We're asking questions. Hey, has someone placed order? Have they done it at least 5 times over all time? Or this is predictive analytics. Remember, I talked about that a little bit at the start. We're now asking Klaviyo to predict the customer's total lifetime value. So we're saying, is that at least $500? And have they opened an email at least once in the last 30? Or have they clicked the email at least once in the last 30? And can they receive email marketing? So again, guys, this is very lucrative stuff. Make sure you build this one. I highly encourage you to build this one. And hey, look, if you're just kind of newer and starting out, maybe you might not have so many profiles that come in here, but over time, as your business grows, they most certainly will. If you're selling a low ticket product, then obviously lower this amount from 500 to maybe 250, maybe even 150. A VIP for X brand might be totally different for Y brand and Z brand. It is variable, so do experiment a little bit with this based on how it's going to fit in the way that has the least amount of friction for your e-com store. So now Churned or Winback profiles, guys. These are more for reactivation sequences, so they're kind of warmish, maybe becoming a little bit cold, but we gotta pay them attention, guys, because they're on the slippery slope to suppression city, right? We don't really want people to go there. There's only 3 things in life that are undefeated: death, taxes, and churn profiles. So you gotta have a mechanism that's preventative. What is it? A win-back flow. What is it? A more high intent campaign that's sent to that specific group of people. So again, guys, I encourage you to pause your screen, go ahead and build this out. You can create a flow at least 3 emails long. Again, this is going to be between the 90 to day 180 mark. After this, if all else fails, you will be suppressing them, guys, if they pass through a win-back flow that's configured correctly and they still don't transact, or let's say at least re-engage in terms of opening and clicking and the like, then it's time to really think through suppressing them. So that's a nice segue into step 5, which is suppression and deadweight lists. So this is for cleaning, guys. You guys know you're paying through the wazoo at the moment for your Klaviyo bills. You do need a mechanism here to go ahead and reduce that bloat and cut the fat outside of your active profile count. So again, guys, highly encourage you to pause, copy me, copy the cohort, deploy a dedicated sunset flow, at least 3 emails long. You can also add a custom profile property step at the end of the flow that if anyone makes it down without placing an order, opening or clicking, that they will be updated. Their custom profile property will be updated as churned equals true. The churned equals true segment can then be used to go ahead and deploy an automatic suppression flow. So it removes that manual step, guys. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that flow in just a second here. Here are some advanced segments I'm not going to spend too long on here, but these are for category interests, for things like viewed, added to cart, purchased from X collection. So these are useful for targeted drops, bundles, restocks, things of that nature. You can also add custom dynamic blocks by category product interest for your campaigns. You can build out some high average order value and predictive bars. So you can also use predictive analytics to try to target the high intent spenders, create flows for bundles, upsells, early access, drops, things like that. You can also map out tiered offer ladders. You can have location based logic in there for by country, region, time zone. You can also use it for legal compliance, holiday promos, local delivery, etc., free shipping, things like that. You can also have even continent, global, like US versus UK, promotional logic, and even inside of a single campaign. Cross-sell segments, engage-based tiers, churn risk segments, holiday shoppers. You can also actually deploy persona-based segmentation. So this is Klaviyo's tiering framework. These are very advanced for high rollers, loyalists, newbies, at-risks, dormants. You can map them out on recency, last purchase or engagement, for example, frequency, how often they're banned, engaging, value, total spend, CLTV, LTV, AOV. So you can use these kind of segments to power VIP flows, anti-churn prevention, product bundles, smart reactivation campaigns. Here for you as well, guys, this is a little Cadence cheat sheet that I made for you. The segment name, how often you should use it, and a little bit of a note. Let's do the cookie cutter, engage 30 to 60 day, 2 to 3 campaigns per week. This is going to be your primary campaign list. Now, high intent shoppers, this is different. Hit them once, twice per month with timely nudges, guys. VIP buyers, once a month, guys, max. Bundles, exclusives, early access, VIP, rewards, things of that nature. Win back potentials. Again, guys, we want to be having a nice layer of anti-churn prevention. So do this at least once, ideally twice per month with reactivation sequences, well-timed campaigns. Category based. So product drops, new arrivals, things like that. Suppression segments, do not send those. Anyone in a suppression segment, don't ever hit them with a campaign. You just have these reviewed and you suppress them monthly. They've already made their way through the sunset flow. Persona tiers can be a little bit variable, depends on what the goal is, what the lifetime value is, what the churn rate is, what the nature is in terms of what is the marketing message, how relevant is it. So do this sparingly and do it very deliberately. Churn risks at least once a month, guys. Re-engagement, or even try and hit them again with some Facebook targeting. Go a little bit omni-channel with it. Go broad spectrum, guys. Don't just rely solely on email. You could even hit them with an SMS if you so desire. Holiday shoppers, obviously seasonal, but you gotta warm them up, guys, right? The holiday shoppers, people that are coming once every 6 months, once every year, the annual shoppers, buying gifts, warm them up a little bit ahead of BFCM, tease them, do an early bird countdown, exclusive access, all of that good stuff, guys. Get them primed and ready to transact. Let them know something extra special is coming and they're going to receive it first. So guys, we're kind of wrapping it up. So the final take, segmentation, guys, you can see It's not that complicated. It's not just for nerds. It's not just for data heads. It's how you build a Klaviyo account that actually makes money. Now, you keep it simple. Start with the engaged versus unengaged segments first. Then eventually layer in a little bit of timing, layer a little bit of purchase intent, also layer in product geography, behavior-based segments, predictive analytics. But once the original batch is actually singing and dancing and humming, then you go a little bit wider, a little bit more advanced. So guys, what does smart segmentation equal? Fewer emails that need to be sent and even more clicks and more revenue, guys. So shameless pitch here, by the way, but if you would like me and my team to come in here and roll out everything you just seen in this doc, I have a very special offer for you. You can pay just $99 and we'll literally come in and map out this entire segmentation strategy. If you want it, just simply go ahead. The Calendly's in this doc, click it, book a time with me. We'll go ahead and do that for you. Feel free to go ahead and check out this next video, guys. So this is the special surprise I promised. In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can shrink your Klaviyo bill fast by doing an automatic suppression flow. So this is all done step by step in this video. And for the first 3 people that go ahead and watch it and book a meeting with me, I'm going to personally build you that flow for free. And you're going to go ahead and have this beautiful automated way, keeping that Klaviyo bill nice and lean, guys. If you're still batching and blasting, if you haven't touched your segments since your Klaviyo onboarding call, it's time to step it up. Inside the Gamma doc is the exact system that we use to drive repeat purchases, lower Klaviyo costs, and increase LTV across every single client. And if you want my team to build this inside your Klaviyo account for you, you can book a call using the Calendly link below. I'll personally audit your account totally for free. I'll show you where it's broken, and then if it's a fit, deploy everything you've seen in this playbook. Hit that button if this has helped you. Subscribe for more real Klaviyo content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.